Okay, good morning, everybody. Things are going well. It's a Wednesday, looks like the 22nd. I'm coming to you live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop in the Austin, Texas area, and we're here just hanging out, and we're going to talk about going live, streaming live on YouTube. Oh, so exciting. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm adding some background music to help maybe soften the audio a little bit. I've got noise suppression on my mic, and it makes my voice sound a little strong, a little wacky. And in order to get rid of the background noise, I have to put on OBS's filter for noise suppression. Excuse me. What that does is it cuts out a lot of the background noise, but when I talk, the background noise is there. So anyway, it's sort of a clipping in and out, and I think the music helps. And so I'm going to try to have some soft, soothing music in the background. Plus, today I thought we'd go over to Suno.com and create some music together this morning. I've been using Suno a lot to create music for my videos. That way I know everything I create is copyright free. So I love Suno. It is so great. And I thought we might go over there this morning and check out some music and make some things together. So hang on for that. I want to check out, make sure everything is copacetic on the websites we got here. This is my Facebook page, of course. And we may look around and kind of see what's going on there later. So if you're dropping by, drop into chat. Ask me a question. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Have a cup of coffee together. I was thinking overnight that my voice, when you talk for 30 minutes or an hour, your voice tends to get really dry, and so I was drinking coffee, but coffee really doesn't help. So I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to bring in some tea and honey, and that will soothe the voice and make the vocal cords a little bit more palatable as I speak, so my voice doesn't get so dry. So, well, what's going on with everybody this morning? Why don't you let me know? I want to know what's happening. I don't like talking to myself, so come into chat and give me some questions. Let me know what's going on. Here you can see the thumbnail, the title ad or banner that I put on Facebook telling everyone that I'm going live. And I might add another one right here. Say out live, everybody. Okay, I've added another little ad here, a little message on Facebook. See if I can get some traffic. And you never know. Trying to build an audience takes time. Trying to get the word out. And I'm going live on YouTube. So I'm trying to bring people over from Facebook to join us on YouTube. But who knows? I don't have much of an audience, which is good because I'm still experimenting, still trying to play around with getting my stream set up and getting things to work better. Well, why isn't my mic showing? Yeah, there it is. Geez, scared me to death. I was looking at my OBS screen and it looked like my mic was off, but I guess it's not. Looks like it's working okay. All right, well, let's check out what else is going on. Make sure the audio is working okay. Here's, well, let's see.
Did ChatGPT just kill Google Chrome? OpenAI just dropped something huge, a brand new AI-powered web browser called ChatGPT Atlas. And if what they showed today actually works, it could completely change how we use the internet. In their live stream this morning, Sam Altman and the OpenAI team basically said,
tabs were great, but we haven't seen a lot of browser innovation since then.
And now they're claiming Atlas is that next big leap, a browser built entirely around ChatGPT that can literally browse, click, type, and do tasks for you autonomously. It can summarize web pages, edit your emails right in Gmail, remember what you've looked at across the web, and even take action for you using their agent mode. Meaning ChatGPT can literally move your mouse, type on your keyboard, and perform online tasks for you. And this isn't just ChatGPT in the sidebar either. It's actually ChatGPT running the browser itself. Now, this all sounds amazing on paper, but things like this never quite live up to the hype on day one. So in this video, I'm gonna break down everything that OpenAI announced. We're gonna test Atlas ourselves, see how it actually performs, and then I'll share my honest first impressions. So by the end of this video, you'll know if Atlas really is the future of browsing, or if it's just another flashy AI demo that wasn't quite ready for prime time. All right, so let's dive into what makes ChatGPT Atlas so different and whether Chrome should.
Oh, that'll be cool. So ChatGPT has a browser. I have not tried that yet. That'll be something we'll need to look into. Because I am a avid fan of ChatGPT. I use it every day. I'm always asking ChatGPT about stuff. And I also have a couple of projects set up on ChatGPT that I'm working on. So now that they've got a browser, we'll have to download that and see what it's like. Maybe do that for tomorrow and check it out. Matt Wolf, if you're not familiar with Matt, he's great. He's all about artificial intelligence. He'll keep you up to date on everything that's going on in AI, and I watch him 2 or 3 times a week. So it's really something. So anyway, I want to bring my music back up while we're surfing. Anything else going on? We're just testing some things out here. Well, while we're at it, I do have some questions that have come up, and I thought we might go through some of those questions and discuss them. So again, if you're in our audience, if you're watching us, go ahead and jump into chat. Let us know what's going on, and maybe we'll talk about some of your questions here. This is a new section that I've added. I'm learning as I go about streaming live and adding things as we go. And so today I thought I would add some questions and see what we come up with. Question 1. I restarted my channel last month, meaning I have 2,800 dead subs, but I have gained 700 plus in the last 30 days. New videos are shown to the wrong audience. First, dead subs. Do I just need patience? I had this problem too. The current channel that I have, Even Rabbits, was actually an old channel, and it was a channel that I repurposed, and this channel has actually been on YouTube since like 2008, but it went dead for about 10 years. And YouTube never deletes anything, so the channel's been sitting there dead for like 10 years. And then I came back and brought it back to life. And so I have some old videos on here that have quite a few views. I've got some old videos that are thousands and thousands of views, but I took them all out and just started fresh. And so the question is, when you're starting a channel that's been dead, you have some subs that are there. And so when you start creating new content, you're asking yourself, well, those dead subs are going to be seeing that. And in terms of just needing patience, and I think you just don't need to worry about it. I just think you need to design the new channel the way you want and just start posting. It's all about creating content these days. It really doesn't matter, I don't think, that much anymore about the channel name. It's all about individual videos and trying to build an audience with individual videos. People will find the content that you make, and then they will come to your channel, and we'll go from there. So you can see my channel was totally redesigned from start to finish. I mean, I basically deleted I still have the videos, but I put them in the private section of the YouTube studio so that nobody can see them. I still have them, but nobody can see them. And then I just redesigned the entire channel, gave it a new name, and I think I even changed the contact email, and just like starting fresh. I don't have much of a banner. It's just the quote from where I got the name of the channel, Even Rabbits, from. The channel name Even Rabbits came from this quotation from Shelby Foote. And then you see the different sections I have, live streams. Then I have artificial intelligence. I do a lot of shorts, culture, social media, my fine art, politics. And people ask you about your niche. What's your niche? Well, I have so many different interests. I never could find a niche that I was happy with. So I just leaned into the idea that I don't have a particular niche. I am the niche. I'm building my personal brand, and so I will post content excuse me, and place it in these various areas depending on what the content is. So I know that's going against the grain, but so shoot me. So in terms of the question, where is it? Do I just need to be patient? Yes. Don't get in a hurry. YouTube is about months and months and months of creating content. Your audience will find you, but it's going to take time. And the more you post, the more you create content, and the more you market, self-advertise, and get your friends and family and all your contacts online and they know what you're doing, and sooner or later it will start to grow. That's question number 1. Question 2. Okay, now I'm doing homesteading type vlogs. I'm thinking of changing my channel name. I'd love your thoughts. Well, what's interesting about channel names, some content creators say it doesn't matter. It's all about the video and about the content, and the channel name is not that important, other than the fact that it is a brand in a sense that it tells everybody what your channel is, and it should reflect what your channel is about in some way, and it helps people remember it. So it's like a domain name in that sense, and that's the approach I took. The thing I did with Even Rabbits, in terms of when I changed the name, I came up with Even Rabbits, and I tested it in a number of ways. I went to ChatGPT and I asked it whether it was an interesting name or if it was stupid or whatever, and tossed it around. And then I went in to check the domain names. I wanted to make sure evenrabbits.com was available. And then I also created a Gmail account, evenrabbits at gmail.com, to use as an email address. And so I try to tie all those things in together when I'm thinking about channel name. So I think channel name's important, but it's not crucial. It's just, you just need to give it some thought. So if you're changing the content on your channel, you probably need to change the name to reflect the content, so that people will have an idea of what your content is about. Since my channel covers all different kinds of content and it's not a particular niche, that's why I came up with Even Rabbits, because it could mean anything. I mean, who knows what Even Rabbits is talking about? Am I a rabbit collector? Do I have pet rabbits? I mean, who knows? I might at some point. You just never know. All right, so that is question number 2. What's the next question? I see 3-month-old YouTubers with fewer than 100 subs offering coaching. And maybe it's mean, but I roll my eyes. Yeah, there's this idea that you have to have some authority if you're going to start coaching. You have to show some success, and you can't just coach when you're a beginner. So proof is in the pudding. You want some proof that you know what you're talking about before you offer any coaching. So, but I wouldn't roll my eyes. Who knows? Maybe the YouTuber just started and maybe they're an expert in content creation. Maybe they have had channels before that have been monetized with millions of subs and they're just starting a new channel. That happens all the time. So you can check the YouTuber out, just don't go by what you see on his channel. The 100 subs may be deceiving. He still could have some knowledge that would be worth some experience you just don't know. It would help to check him out. So I wouldn't roll my eyes, just do some homework, check the guy out. Because YouTubers are creating new channels all the time. I mean, I've got 5 channels right now. And so when you look at my 234 subs on this particular channel, you know, you have to take that in context. Because I have started a number of channels and had a number of subs on my channels, but I've started to wean off and started to concentrate just on Even Rabbits. So that's where most of my content is going to be, and I'm trying to build Even Rabbits up to 1,000 subs so I can get monetized. Well, right now I've only got 234, so I've got a ways to go. But I know it's going to take time, so I'm not worried about it. Question 4. I'm really new to YouTube. I'm a month in. I've got 75 subs. Is there a best time to upload? Well, again, I went into ChatGPT when I was going over Even Rabbits, and I was asking ChatGPT when was the best time to upload videos based on my content. And it gave me a pretty good idea of when YouTube has the most viewers. And it's broken down into age brackets. You know, when are young viewers watching? Well, they're not watching during the day because they're in school. When are older people watching? Well, they're all over the map. Senior adults, people over 50, people over 60, they'll watch anytime, all day. So, to answer your question, just upload first. Get in the habit of uploading every day, two or three times a day. If you're doing shorts, or maybe once every 3 or 4 days if you're doing long form. But get in the habit of posting content and then worry about the time frame. But there is, I think there is some validity to the idea that there is some key times during the week where it's better to post because of viewership. More people are on YouTube at certain times of the week and certain times of the day. And Saturday, for example, Saturday mornings from about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon is a good time to upload because that's when more viewers are on YouTube, being weekends. Fridays are good also. So it just depends. But I think it's something that you need to do some homework on and ask yourself what kind of content you have, what's your audience, and then decide on what is the best time of the week to upload. When is your audience going to be most heavy? When's the viewership going to be heaviest? And start posting at that time. I also have heard that you might want to post your video and place it in don't post it in public right off. Let it sit there for 24 hours before you post it to the public. You can post it in the private, or post it in the other section that where you just need the link. I forgot what it's called. My mind's gone blank. But instead of just immediately posting public, stick it in that other category where it's only available to those who have the link. And what that does, if you'll let that sit there for 24 hours before you post it to public, it gives the algorithm time to search your video, make sure the copyrights are clear, and gets the analytics and everything in place before you post it public. Some people think that helps. So that's another thing that you can think about. By the way, if you're joining us, I'm Mitch. I'm coming to you live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop in the Austin, Texas area. Here's a view of the coffee shop if you want to see kind of what's going on here. And see if I can rotate this thing. Hang on. All right, that's a different view. Try that out, see what's going on. All righty. Let's get some more music. Well, again, my name's Mitch. Thanks for joining us, and I'm hanging out at the coffee shop. Trying to see if anybody shows up in chat so that we can talk a few things. And, you know, one thing about starting a channel, especially a new channel, it takes time. Sorry for drinking all the water, but the mouth tends to get dry when you do nothing but talk to yourself for half an hour. All right. Let's go back up, see what's happening. Here's one of my other channels. I was talking about how I've got other channels up and running, but I don't spend a lot of time on this one. This is a faceless channel on spirituality and inspiration. I'm a Christian, and I have a channel set up here where I can post things that are more of a faith-natured content. So I will post things here that are faith-based, inspirational, but I have not spent a lot of time on it. I did create it, it's there, and it's something that I can play with and continue to try to grow, but let's see what's happening on X. Okay, well, not a heck of a lot going on. I'll show you my profile. Oh, here's a short that I posted yesterday. I was having fun with Mr. President.
It will be that number, but even doing it is because we're doing so well. We're doing well all over the world. We're doing well with the close to $20 trillion that I just told you about. It will be that number, but even if you take it down to over 17, that's a guarantee. We're doing well with everything. Car plants are pouring back into our country. AI plants will leading with dominating China right now in AI.
Okay, yeah, I know it's silly. It was sort of fun. I was just playing around. What I found out when I saw that YouTube now has speed ups now up 4 times the speed, it really makes things funny when you watch them and turn it up to 4 speed. So that's what I was playing around with. This is a short that I created on Sora. I am Jedi. I love a good steak. Yeah, I get it. It's silly. I know. So sue me. All right. So. All right. Well, so what
We're
else?
doing it because we're doing
Shut up, Trump. All right, let's go back. Not a heck of a lot happening on X. Oh, what do you guys think about the new ballroom at the White House? I think it's great. Gonna be 90,000 square feet. That'd be something. That'll be another reason to get to DC. Check it out once it's completed. Should be great. All right. What else we're going to... I'm waiting for some people to jump into chat so we can talk. It's not happening. That's all right. Here's Suno. Let's create some music together. What do you say? I'm going to turn my music down here. Here's my creations on Suno so far, which I love this channel, this website. I pay the $10 a month amount so that I can create some music. Here's some music I created. These are some things I've done. I'm starting to make some explainer videos where you get on ChatGPT and you ask it to explain how something is made. For example, this one I'm doing on bees is about how bees make honey. And I went into ChatGPT and asked it to give me the rundown, tell me how bees make honey, and do it as if I was a fifth grader, like a 5-year-old. Do it. It's so easy that anybody can understand it. Explain to me how bees make honey. And then I tell Chat GPT to do it in the form of a poem and go easy on the metaphors. And then I have ChatGPT basically write me a poem about how bees make honey. That's the text, the lyrics for the song that you see right here, the lyrics. And then I will go in and I create some music to go with the poem. This is the example. Now, I've not posted this yet because I've got to go into Premiere Pro and bring it all together, but here's what I created on Suno.
Back to the hive filled with other bees. Inside the air hums softly with sound. She passes the nectar to another bee. The second bee chews it, mixing it with special juices from her mouth. Now the nectar begins to change. The bees spread the nectar in thin layers on the wax walls.
That is so cool. Now what I'll do is go into Premiere Pro and I'll create the video using the music and the lyrics, and then we'll post it as an explainer video. So if you want to know how bees make honey, it'll tell you. They're supposed to be popular on TikTok right now, people making these kind of explainer videos on all kinds of subjects, everything, trying to explain how something is made. Or I did one on pizza, trying to explain. Here's the explainer video. Let's see if I can bring it up. Here's the explainer video I did. It's the first one I've done and posted. It's right here. And let's see. Here we go.
First, wash your hands. Turn on the oven to 450. Let it get hot while you get ready. on a flat pan, lay your pizza dough, press it out with your fingers, make it round and even. Spoon on red tomato sauce, spread it from the middle to the edge, but leave a little crust showing. Take shredded mozzarella cheese, sprinkle until the sauce is covered like snow across the dough. Lay pepperoni slices on top, make sure each bite gets one. Spread them gently, do not stack too high. Put the pan in the oven, close the door, wait 10 minutes. Check if the cheese is bubbling. If the crust is golden and firm, use oven mitts. Take it out carefully, place the pan on the table. Wait 5 minutes so it cools. Slice it with a cutter or knife. Now your pepperoni pizza is ready to eat. And when you
That was the first explainer video that I made and posted, how to make a pepperoni pizza. But you can see what you do is you get the lyrics, go to Suno, make some music, and put them together, and really a lot of fun. All right, what else we got going on? I guess we're about done for the day. We've been on now for about 45 minutes, which is not a bad session. We're starting to get more comfortable and starting to learn more about how to get things set up. And so thanks for joining us, and we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop in beautiful Austin, Texas. So again, thanks for being with us, and one last drink of water. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here at 9 o'clock.